This should be my little set. Oh, it's about to rain. It's about to rain. Wow. All right, guys, before it starts raining. Before I get into anything, I have to do a shout out to my life coach, Michelle, my mom number 2. Let me tell you, this woman, I knew her since I was probably 16, 17. Before I was 17, it had to be around 16. It's been 10 years. It's been about 10 years that I known her. She's the mother of my sister Anissa Lasan, the singer, the artist, and we always had a beautiful relationship. And she just became my life coach this year, and she has changed like my thought processes. She has been so patient with me. She has been encouraging, praying over me. When I tell you, you find someone that you could, they could see the side of you that you never even thought that you want anybody to see, but they still don't judge you. They still take you as you are. They should be kept close, and they should be protected at all times. So y'all, if y'all need a life coach like that, please book her, okay? Book her. Her Instagram is Miss Michelle Richardson. I slide in her DMs, you know, serious inquiries, because it's serious business out here. We all need healing. We all need assistance, you know, and I am working on becoming a life coach myself. So one day I'll be looking for support like this, you know. But yeah, guys, how y'all doing? By the way, I'm about to finish this book right here. Y'all don't know about this book, get to know it. I'm sure you guys seen this book once or twice in your lifetime. It is that good, and I'm almost done. Let me tell you guys, books, and this is why I became a writer, books change lives, okay? We're consumed with so much things happening. When you're reading a book, is that one time where you just take the time to like stop. Everything just stops. You just have a moment to yourself where everything slows down in this fast-paced world, you know? So I'm so happy that I found my love for reading again. I mean, I always loved reading, but I found the time to read again. And I'm getting so much insight from these books, and I'm getting more books. Like my next book is all about love by bell hooks. I cannot wait to read that. Like, I am not trying to rush this book, but it's almost done, and I'm excited to start the other book. So if you guys read it, or if you guys have already read it, tell me what you guys think. Like, this book has done it for me since I started reading it. I was impatient before, now I'm just like, this book has been helping me stay present. Today I really want to discuss the fact that our young men, this is for the ladies, this is for the men, this is for the men too. This is some knowledge, some tea for y'all men out there. My hair look cute. Why do men feel so entitled? Why do men feel so entitled to have sex? I mean, don't get me wrong, sex is great. Sexual desire was given to us by God himself, okay? But I feel like we have come to this place where we don't know how to have self-control. We don't know how to control this gift, because that's what it is. It is a gift. It is our life force, and we don't know how to control it. And that is one of the reasons why we get in so much problem. If you cannot control that life force, you're letting it control you, you're doomed. And this is coming from somebody that has let this life force control her. I have been there, where I even saw myself in the moment, like, whew, honey, child, I'm a very sexual person, very high sex drive, and I'm not afraid to say that. But what I learned is that we could channel this gift in better ways. Sex is just one of them. Sex is just one of them. And I don't want to go into the whole channel, and I said it for another video, this is more pertaining to the fact that I feel very disrespected as a woman. I feel like a piece of meat sometimes. I feel like as a single woman who is not indulgent in casual sex, that, you know, sometimes I find myself feeling like, damn, am I ever gonna find me a man that just wants me for me and not for what I could give to him, not for the sexual appetite that I could fulfill for him, you know? And it's sad because I had to block 3 guys recently. Like, my block list is looking crazy right now because let me tell you guys, I'm about to go in the freaking house. Let me tell you guys, I, like in my last video, it's probably my last video, I said something about, you know, from like taking a break from dating, and that's what I'm doing. But I'm not against having male guys as friends, especially when I touch down in Florida, but trying to meet people, you know, because I feel like meeting people, interconnecting with people will bring you on a certain path and stuff like that. So I've been, you know, scoping out, and I have made it clear that I'm not dating. I'm looking for something strictly platonic, and still I'm getting tested. Still I'm getting disrespected. We're all grown, sex will pop up, but to the point where I feel like that's all you want to talk about. Or I could just tell when you're trying to test me. I could tell when you're trying to see how far you could go, and that's why I stop it right there. And when I feel like you're still trying to go down that route, you're gonna get blocked because I already said something about it. And although I already did something about these case scenarios, I still feel very sick to my stomach because it's like, and this is why I'm being patient, this is why I'm waiting for God, because I just feel like, you know what, I'm gonna wait till somebody come my way and that person is genuinely, they want to be my friend. They want to be my friend for me, not because of how I look, not because of their sexual desire for me, not because of anything, not because, you know, I don't want to be treated like an object. And I feel like a lot of women feel this way. A lot of women feel like they have to overly sexualize themselves to either get validated from men, or they feel like a piece of meat because men don't know how to control their sexual appetite. I'm sorry for the men that feel like, oh, cheating is natural. Cheating is something that is natural to men, and men cannot help but to cheat. It's another form. You're basically saying that you are not strong enough to contain your sexual energy. You're not strong enough to handle that. Because any man that abstain from sex is basically saying they could handle containing that, they could handle that self-control. What you're basically saying is that you're weak. You're a weak ass nigga. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just really in my bag because this has been a situation, you know, I'm just going on this path right now where I'm abstaining from sex, I'm abstaining from dating, and I'm seeing things more clearly, and I'm still feeling these sexual urges, and I'm learning how to channel them in other ways because I'm not having sex right now, you know? So I'm learning how to channel them in other ways. But I'm just, in the midst of it all, I'm still feeling just terrible because I can only imagine how many women are going through this. You know, there are women out there that really want to be genuine friends with you men. There are women out there that don't mind partnering with you men. There are women out there that's very loyal and very, very faithful and very genuine. There are genuine women out there who don't want to be treated like me. And you know what's so funny? Even because I'm a Libra moon and my whole thing is balancing, I know there are men out there who feel the same way. I know there are men out there that don't like to be treated like me. And I know that there's men out there that are being treated like me because there are women out there that don't know how to control their sexual energy. They don't know how to control their sexual urge and their desire to have sex. So I'm tired of men feeling like they're entitled to have sex with me when they first meet me. You could feel horny for me, you could have these desires for me all you want, but it's all about how you're delivering it, how you handling yourself. Have some respect. Have some respect. And maybe, just maybe, you could take me out. Maybe, just maybe, I won't be a bitch. Maybe, just maybe, I won't be a bitch to you. Maybe, just maybe, I won't block you. Like, feeling like, okay, being direct is being real. Sure, be real all you want, but still, just because you're trying to be real does not mean that, does not give you the right to be disrespectful. You still gotta talk to people a certain way. There's certain things that you just should not do or say. And I'm gonna give you 2 scenarios that recently happened. A guy that I recently met, like I said, I'm straightforward with that. As soon as anything, I'm like, look, friends only, like only platonic. And we went out to we went to the club. No, we went to a bar to play pool. And I was feeling mad uncomfortable because he kept touching me. Like, and I'm just like, this nigga is friendly. So I said something to him like, the touching is making me uncomfortable. And like, I'm not looking for anything more than just friendship. He gonna say, oh, I'm not the guy then. Nice knowing you. Dead ass. And I was like, wow. Like, no, like, seriously, wow. Like, do you know how that feels to feel like if I'm not giving you more than a friendship, that I can't, like, there's no purpose? Like, not to say that that's my truth. It's just how you're projecting it. Because I know I'm more than that. I know my worth, okay? I know that, baby, I gave you everything in those few 20 minutes of my time. I gave you everything. Because it's a blessing to cross paths with me. And I know I'm valuable. I know I'm valuable to whoever I cross paths with. But the fact that's what he did, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit hurt. Like, I was like, wow, okay. But you know what? After that, I was just like so happy because I'm like, you know what? That's how you rule them out. That's how you filter these niggas out. So ladies, never sugarcoat what you want. Never sugarcoat what you need from somebody. If they leave, they're doing you a favor. They're telling you who they are. So believe them. I had another guy who was just on some immediately after talking, like just texting and stuff, whatever. Sex. I'm like, stop talking about it. Could you stop talking about sex? Sex. Like literally sex. Like, typed it out. And I blocked him. Because what the fuck are you doing? Like, these men, I won't even call them men, these boys make it hard for other grown men that actually want something. And it's not even about a want. Even if it's just a friendship, you don't treat your friends like that. Men who just want a genuine thing, who want to connect. What happened to connecting? I feel like social media and all these dating apps got everybody just on this instant gratification. I don't know which woman is letting y'all think that this is okay, but it's not okay. So guys, please think wisely when it comes to meeting women. You are not entitled to have sex with them. You're not entitled to fuck, okay? You're not entitled. If a woman lets you fuck, that's a blessing. All right? That's a blessing. For a guy, and the same for guys, I'm not gonna ever separate women from men, because we're all whole. The half of us is masculine. We carry masculine and feminine traits. We come from each other. So I'm never gonna leave y'all out. So either way, it's a blessing. So treat it as such. Stop disrespecting sex, basically. Stop disrespecting God's gift. Stop it. Anyways, y'all, at this point, I don't even think it's a Florida thing. I think it's a universal thing, and I'm allowing divine, I'm trusting divine to connect me with my tribe of people that are meant for me. I'm not gonna be bothered with the seeking or trying to see who is right. I feel like God is gonna just connect me just like that. And I'm excited. I'm leaving it all to him. I'm excited to see what he got for me. And that's that. I hope you guys have a beautiful night, day, or whatever. Subscribe, share, like, all that shit. See you guys in the next video.